Good morning everybody and welcome to your RE lesson. Today we're going to continue looking at why is RE important to us, why are we studying it in this wonderful classroom and in this wonderful school, what good it will do you in the future, why it will help you to become well-rounded, wonderful individuals. But before we do that, we're going to check your homework, which will also make you well-rounded, wonderful individuals. If you've done your homework. Did you do your homework? Good. Excellent. Let's have a look at your homework. Right, so that's your homework checked. Well done, everybody who did it. So today we're going to look at why is RE important, and we're going to explore RE in more detail, and we're also going to look at the role RE plays or religion plays in our world today. So the first activity I'd like you to do, you all have an envelope on your desk. Open the envelope, take out the statements. Read the statements about why RE is important, and what I would like you to do is put the statements in order of importance. So put the one that you think is the most important reason at the top, and then the one you think is the least important at the bottom, and then decide where the other statements go in that scale. There is a blank piece of paper for you to add your own argument. That would be fantastic if you could do that. You could also use the blank piece of paper to say why RE is not important. That would be quite interesting. If anybody has any ideas why you think we shouldn't study religions. Okay, so I'll give you 5 minutes to think about those statements and you can put them in order of importance. Let's have a look. Are you all finished? Yep, okay, table 1 is finished, table 3 is finished. Yep, everybody is done, excellent. Okay, so now I'd like you to turn to your partner and discuss the importance of each statement. Explain why you have chosen your top reason and why you have chosen your bottom reason. Great, there's some excellent reasons there, very good. Now, because you know in this class we like to share our ideas, I would like you to turn to the people behind you and create a group of 4 and discuss your answers in a bigger group. Okay, thank you. Our next activity is a game called What Is It? I'm going to reveal a box. And behind the box there will be a picture, and the picture is of a piece of clothing worn by some members of a religion. So I'd like you all to make 4 teams, okay? Decide which team will go first. Each team will have 1 turn in guessing what the picture is. Discuss your answer with your team before you shout out, okay? Good. So, team 1, let me reveal the first box. What do you think that is? Any ideas? A necklace? Yeah, very good. It is a necklace, but necklace isn't necessarily very religious. We need to be more specific about what it is. Team 2, what do you think it is? No, it's not Iron Man. Nope. Team 3, any ideas? A gold necklace? Very good, but that's not necessarily very religious. Team 4? That doesn't really help. Okay, back to team 1. What do you think this is? A cross? Oh, very good. But it's more than a cross. We've got to be specific about this. Team 2? What do you think that is? Oh, very good. Yes, it's a crucifix. Excellent. Well done. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. So we'll begin with team 3. What do you think this is? A ball? No, it's not a ball. Team 4? A suit? Yes, it's a suit, but we have to that's not very religious in itself. What do you think it is? Team 1? Any ideas? No? Team 2? No, it's still not Iron Man. Team 3? Tie? That's not very religious. Team 4? Oh, very good. Yes, team 4. It's a turban. Excellent. Well done. Okay, back to team 1. What do you think this is? Any ideas? Team 2? No, it's still not Iron Man. One day, every answer in this class will be Iron Man, but today is not that day. Team 3, any ideas? Oh, well done. Yes, it's a headscarf. Excellent. Good job. So we had a crucifix, a turban, a headscarf, or, as we call it, a hijab. Think about these questions and try and answer them with your partner. Which religious followers wear these items? Why are they important to that religion? And can you think of any problems people might face if they wear these items? Any problems they would face at work or at school? Okay? Great, yeah, we got some good answers there. So what I would like you to do now is I'm going to give you all some information about these items of clothing. People talking about why they wear them, okay? And what I would like you to do is I'm going to split you into 6 teams, and team 1 and team 4, you will look at the reasons why some Christians wear a crucifix. Team 2 and team 5, you will look at the reasons why some Sikhs wear a turban. And team 3 and team 6, you will look at the reasons why some Muslims wear a hijab. Okay? And I'd like you to work out what are the reasons given for wearing a crucifix, or wearing a turban, or wearing a hijab, and what do they tell you about that religion? So what does it tell you about Christianity, what does it tell you about Sikhism, and what does it tell you about Islam? Write your answers in your exercise book. Make sure you do that because you will then share the information with the other teams. And please pay attention to this question. This is the important question. What do the reasons tell you about Christianity, Sikhism, and Islam? Okay? You got about 10 minutes for this one, okay? Very good. So do you all have your information? Excellent. Okay, so now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to take turns talking about your item to the other group. So team 1, you talk to team 2 and team 3, and then you switch, and team 2, you talk about your item to team 3 and team 1, and team 3, you talk about your item to team 1 and team 2. Okay? Good. Very good. So what are the reasons why Christians wear a crucifix? Yeah, we got remembrance. Jesus is suffering. It shows their commitment to the Christian faith. It can be a sign of inspiration for them. Yeah, and one person definitely wanted to make sure that people knew they were a Christian. And it also reminds people of Jesus' miracles, his work. And what does it tell us about Christianity? Well, it tells us that Jesus is a major part of a Christian's life. Jesus suffered on the cross and Jesus performed miracles. Let's have a look at the turban. So why wear a turban? Well, it shows us that it represents their faith again. It shows that all people are equal. That's one part of the Sikh faith. And it covers a Sikh's uncut hair. What does it tell us about Sikhism? Well, it tells us that Sikhs value equality. All people are equal. Sikhs should cover their heads in public and religious places. An article of faith for Sikhs is keeping uncut hair for men and women. So they try not to cut their, some Sikhs try not to cut their hair. And the turban covers that uncut hair. And what about a hijab? What does that tell us? Well, it shows us their commitment to their faith. It shows us that they have pride in their religion, and it's a way to connect with their religion and a way to connect with the Prophet Muhammad. What does it tell us about Islam? Well, we can see that wearing a hijab is not an obligation. The Quran does not say women should be veiled, and it also tells us that the Prophet Muhammad is a major figure in a Muslim's life. Okay, so the next activity we've got is a role play, and you're going to be working in pairs for this activity. You are going to act out how the individuals in the situation would react without any knowledge of RE, and you have 2 minutes for this. Okay, so the first situation A. Person A, you are a Christian nurse who wants to wear a crucifix necklace. And person B, you are a hospital manager who wants all employees to stick to a strict no jewelry policy. In situation B, person A, you are a Sikh police officer who wants to wear a turban. And person B, you are a superior officer who has ordered he wears a helmet during riot training. And in situation C, you are a Muslim girl, person A, you are a Muslim girl who wants to wear the hijab at school. And person B, you are a teacher who wants everyone to wear exactly the same school uniform. So I'd like you to act out this situation. What do you think people would say? And remember that person B, you have no knowledge of RE. Okay, so you got 2 minutes to do this, starting from now. Very good. Okay, now I'd like you to repeat the task, but this time, person B, you took RE and have some basic understanding about different religions and different religious beliefs. Excellent, that was very good. So let's try and reflect on what we have done there. How were the two scenarios different? How was it different once somebody had some idea about religious beliefs? Was the outcome different because of that? And in what ways did RE help in the situation? Discuss that with your partner. Okay, very good. Let's have a look at this quote on the board now. Religion is all around us. Religion has an effect on believers and others. Tell me, how might you explain the importance of RE from this statement? Think about everything that we've talked about today, your ideas about why RE is important. How might you explain the importance of RE from this statement? What role does religion and religious beliefs have in our lives? Great, very good. Okay, and the last thing that I'd like you to do today is to finish this sentence. RE is important because, you've all got a post-it note on your desk. Write down, RE is important because, and then finish that sentence. Very good. Excellent. Okay, so now let's have a look at your homework for today. Those scenarios that we looked at earlier in the lesson, they are taken from real life, and you can see here is the newspaper article about the nurse who was asked to remove a crucifix. I'd like you to read the article and answer the questions. And here's the same for the scenario about the policeman who wanted to wear a turban, and for the schoolgirls who were told not to wear a hijab. You can read all three of those, write down your answers in your exercise book and bring them to class next lesson. Any questions? Okay, thank you. Goodbye.